Today, I wanted to do some Reddit stories because I like watching them. I think they're fun. And Redditors, am I right? Am I right? I left my wife after she had a baby. Am I the asshole? Oh, Museum of Reddit? What is this? That got my dick stuck in an M&M tube. What the fuck? How would you get a small cylinder, 5.1 inch length, 4.5 inch girth, unstuck from a mini M&M's tube filled with butter and microwave mashed banana? The comments of OP's replies are hilarious. It's your dick, bro. You stuck your dick in an M&M's tube of butter. Go take a cold shower and relax. It's a cylinder. Bro, did you get your dick stuck in an M&M tube? It's a cylinder. You know what? That's just your dick now. Live with your M&M tube filled with butter and bananas dick for the end of your days and think about what you've done. It's a cylinder. Urinate if possible. I don't see how urination has anything to do with my trap cylinder. What's so important about this cylinder? It's not attached to, is it? It's attached to a larger structure, so there's a weird angle situation to try and insert anything else into the tube. The tube isn't made of anything soft. You could saw through the M&M's container. Hope this helps. It's plastic, but I don't want to risk damaging what's inside. Right. Cut the cylinder free from the larger object to give you more access. Cut the M&M's container. If you freeze it, the plastic will break easy with a smash of a hammer. Reattach the cylinder after removal from the tube. If you have trouble reattaching the cylinder, there are repair specialities that you can assist for a fee. Depends how much you value the cylinder at. It's imperative that the cylinder and the large object remained unharmed. I hope it was unsalted butter. Oh, hey, I did make some butter. Now I finally have a use for it. If the banana is microwaved, it can be removed by using a spoon to scoop it out. If the cylinder is stuck inside the tube, it can be removed by twisting it or using a butter knife to loosen it. I'm not comfortable having a knife that close to the cylinder. Cut the tube. I don't want to risk a blade coming that close to the cylinder. This is actually great. You're going to want to get a larger structure. The cylinder is attached to moving at high enough speed so the internal pressure of the cylinder goes down, freeing it from the tube. If that fails, I would consider doing to a professional cylinder removing specialist. It's a cylinder, bro. The ones I fucking love is when people get stuck, things stuck up their butt, and they're like, oh, I slipped. I slipped on and fell on this thing. And it apparently had lube on it too. Lucky me. Due to another object attached at the cylinder's base, it's difficult to have a range of motion large enough to gather enough speed and an angular moment for that. Couldn't he just wait to like get soft? If the small cylinder has blood flow, do jumping jacks to sink the cylinder. If not, making everything cold should help. The butter would even solid a lubricant, and if you should be able to put it out. It seems like the cylinder may have expanded and pushed a lot of the butter out when inserted, but why would a cylinder have blood flow? Also, doing jumping jacks may cause harm to two other objects attached to the base of the cylinder since you'll be moving freely. This is actually beautiful. Instead of calling the paramedics, they get on Reddit and ask for advice. See? Average Redditor, right? You slipped and now the TV remote is stuck up my rectum type shit. Yeah, literally. 5.1 is really big. Maybe stick a smaller cylinder in there next time. The problem at hand is quite hard to solve though. I think the best course of action is to see if a doctor, despite how embarrassing a small cylinder and a mini M&M tube is. The cylinder was smaller when inserted, maybe due to change in temperature, it expanded significantly. That's where the problem started. Wait for the cylinder to go soft. What if the cylinder hasn't changed sides in approximately 3 hours? I love how it starts with, it's just a cylinder. It's just a cylinder. Now suddenly the cylinder has two small objects at the end and it hasn't changed. It's gotta go. You have to cut it off. 3 hours now, you're done. Have you tried inserting another cylinder into the M&M tube from the other side? If the tube had an opening on the other end, it would not be sealed. I have to keep that in mind next time I try this experiment. How can you be stuck for 3 hours and be like, yes, Dick needs to go here again? At that point, just get a flashlight. Go to the hospital, call 911. Emergency services usually don't take kindly to calls about failed experiments. I think they would be understanding your case. The cylinder seems pretty important. You keep avoiding the question, but everyone knows you got your tiny dick stuck in the tube and are too embarrassed to admit it or go to the hospital. Wait and it will get soft and come out. Or you may have to go to the hospital, but we all know what you did. I know what you did last summer. It's not a tiny dick. It's above average. Wait. It's like the most perfect way to end it. It's not a tiny dick. It's an above average size cylinder. Oh, that was actually beautiful, man. That was beautiful. Aren't the M&M tubes made of fucking carton anyway? Yeah, literally, just tear it. Just tear it up. I mean, that was his plan, right? To tear it up to begin with. If it's not your penis, please post a photo so I can visualize what you're talking about. Please only post a photo if it's not your penis. They made my tummy hurt from giggling. You love they still uses his account? Smart Calendar 1874. He still uses that? That's so fucking funny. This is like from 3 years ago as well. Now I think about it, how tiny is this dick that it fits in this tiny tube? I'm trying to think, an M&M's tube. Hold on. Which one is it? This is like an American one. Like that? The plastic ones? No, he said it was carton, right? Is it the ones that we knew of when we was kids? Is it that? It's a cylinder, actually. Not a penis. It's a cylinder. You'd shoot a mini M&M's plastic tube. He did say, yeah, he did say mini, didn't he? This? Really? Sticking your pork sword in a sweet tube? That big? Oh my god, I'd be terrified. You can't really cut that off, can you? In the UK, we had plastic carton ones that you can like pop off the top. Like, I don't think that would be possible. If you mashed a banana in there and mashed other things in there, I think it would just split apart and break. He needs a cast saw. One of those that cast through cars, but more... Oh, the idea of that is so horrifying. Because I'm guessing at that point, if you're hard and you're up ready to go, the blood can't get out, right? Because you're restricting it. The blood literally can't get out. People did say to do jumping jacks though, but imagine doing jumping jacks with a fucking M&M tube on your dick. Just imagine that flopping about. Bro needed this.
Why doesn't a cast saw hurt the skin underneath the cast? Well, you might think the doctor is just extra careful during this process.
That's what I thought.
The answer actually lies within the saw. You see, this saw doesn't spin. It actually vibrates. And these vibrations are able to cut through hard materials, like the plaster in a cast. But when it comes to softer, more elastic materials, like skin, the small teeth of the blade can't get a grip while it's vibrating.
What the
Instead,
fuck?
It sort of just pushes the skin back and forth.
I didn't know that. I thought they generally just had very good aim of how they was doing it. What the fuck? Pretty sure at a certain point they can manually remove blood with a syringe. Oh. Manually remove blood with a syringe because if that's too long you can get necrosis. That's actually fucking horrible to think about. I mean, I don't even have the facilities, but the idea of a needle going down there is horrible. He waited more than 3 hours to do so. How dumb is this guy? I would have gone in the first months of not getting it out. Really? If I was doing some weird, fucked up, depraved, kinky ass shit, unfortunately, I'd be one of these people that would go to Reddit first. The idea of going to hospital and going into the A&E. Like, have you guys been to A&E before? Have you seen how long the queues is? Maybe it's just in London, I don't know, but I swear that A&E's busy everywhere. You've got literally someone right behind you waiting in queue, and they're annoyed, they're tired, they're hurt, they're in pain. Imagine going up to the counter and being like, sorry, I got my dick stuck in a tube. And she goes, huh? What'd you say? Can you speak up louder? I can't hear you. Dick stuck in a tube, everyone in the AE can hear you at this point now. Everyone knows that your dick is in a tube. And everyone's gonna be laughing at you. There's gonna be at least maybe like 100 people around or some shit. That's an exaggeration. Maybe not 100, but God, it'll feel like it. Dr. Berry, we got another one. Another dick tube. And then imagine sitting down on the A&E chairs and the tube hits the metal. Everyone knows what's that. Okay, that was fun.